Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to more of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. Thetimix here as your host, as always. It's time for the third challenge of the pro level. And good news, bad news here. Good news is that this is a one race item. It's not a full season, unlike the other ones in the pro level. We've done several season ones, haven't had a single race one in quite a while. Again, that's the good news. The bad news is it's the first one that's rated at hard. Now, before I even started this LP, which again is months and months ago, I did actually try this race a few times. I didn't come close. So it's going to take some doing. Description here says, after a poor wet qualifying, things are not looking good for Nilo Saarinen. Stuck at the back of the grid in 17th. We just won that last race from 17th in the end of Surging Absurdity with Holgersen. It's going to take some spectacular team synergy to bring him back to the top. So we get a new WMC livery when we get Nilo Saarinen to finish first. Yeah. Finishing first from 17th. Okay, so we are in Yokohama for this. And as is my tradition with single race challenges, I'm going to give this 2 shots per episode. Hopefully it won't take too many. If I get any that are repetitive or super similar, I may edit some of those attempts out. Okay, so here we are at the very beginning of the race. We got Dieter Wexler at 3.0, yuck, and then Saarinen. So Saarinen's way at the back. And take a look at our weather. It's going to rain. Starting, what is that? That's like around lap 13 or so. So I want to get maybe 14 laps out of my current tires. And let's take a look. I'm on mediums, 17 to 19. I can push them a little bit, but not much. Okay, so I'm going to want to, because I want to hit that, that weather dead on. Well, to start with, I'm just going to try this. Yeah, no team orders from Wexler. That doesn't help. And he's on super softs in the front. Saarinen's on mediums back here. I'm going to try to push as much as I can at first. And then we'll just see how this first try at it goes. Now, I've gotten better at the game since I tried this, but at the same time... Ooh, somebody went wide. Sam Block went wide. Thank you, Sam Block. Wexler fighting his way up there, but he's fading. Saarinen making up some good positions here. But again, it's not good enough to get close. I've got to win. Ooh, look at that. Very nice, up to 11th. And of course, we're in open-wheeled racing here, not in the GT. We don't have the ERS system. So a lot of the little toys that we had before we don't have. Okay, and Wexler's going to have to switch back to neutral now. Saarinen up to the middle, but finding it harder to move up now. There we go, up to 9th, and we're going to have to back off. Looks like it's going to be just wet enough for inters. And soon. Maybe one more lap. I'm not sure if I should come in now or not. But I'm going to go around one more. And see, I don't have jack for tires here is the other issue. Might want wets at the end. I'm not sure what that weather's going to do. Let's definitely take these inters. And there is no fuel here. And Chapman is injured. That doesn't hurt. But as long as he stays out there, then I'm going to have Wexler out there too. I just want to play against Chapman. Down to 12th, but you've got tires for the situation. Other people don't. And Wexler now pulling away from Chapman. Chapman is catching us. Now the key is going to be when we come back out, Chapman's going to be on inters. We're going to be on wets. We want that to be at the right time. I think it's going to be after this lap. Yep. Because of the tire wear. Switching to wets. Do I take the risk of a screw up? You know what? I think I do. Other cars coming out on wets. They're going to be the best decision. You know what? I'm going to second guess myself. I'm not going to go for that extra second. It's come back to bite me way too many times. It's a small chance. But you know what? No. Yeah. Come on. Boy, 12 seconds behind. I didn't think I would be that far back. We are charging. The question is it enough? Okay, let's switch back to neutral. The tires are getting warm. Don't care. We've got 3 laps left. Five seconds. Four seconds. Goodness, this is going to be tight. Three and a half. Three seconds. 2 laps to go. 3 seconds. The track is starting to go back towards equal, though. Yep. Okay, he's pulling away. Push on the tires. We gotta go for it. We have no choice. We gotta go for it. Final lap, just over 2 seconds. It looks like we're going to come up just short. Come on. 1.9. We can see them. 2 seconds. We're just not there. .5. Oh, the right general idea. I just did not quite execute it well enough. Yep, happy with level 2, but that's not going to do it. Or second place. Wexler 7th. I think I want to use up more fuel and get a little more speed earlier in the race. Yeah, almost 5 seconds. Chapman pulling away at the end. We've got to be in front of him by the time that happens. Yep. Okay. Gotta give it another shot. Okay, let's try this again. Now, if we take a look here, I think the way I did it the first time was only lost by a few seconds, was really the intended way. Which is, you know, to basically, you've got the one set of inters and the one set of wets that we have the full wear on, and I think that's intentional for that reason. However, I want to try to sort of shortcut the system here. Because I think if I don't push the situation on the tires, I'm going to do it with Wexler. I want him to get ahead of Chapman and try to slow Chapman down. Because every time I've done this race, and including the first attempt through here in the LP, it's been Chapman who wins. So the more I can slow Chapman down, the better. But I'm not going to push. I'll push Saarinen on the engine, but I won't push him on the tires. And we can see that, you know, he was having problems with the brakes at the end, and yet they're up pretty good here. So I want to really try to be fairly aggressive on the fuel, use up fuel earlier to be faster later, and also to get by some of the other cars. But I'm not going to push the tires at all, not even at the very beginning. And the idea behind this is try to do one change. Now this first set of rain, you know, which goes through like lap 23, 24, something like that, is not that big. So I want to hold off on doing a switch to probably inters, maybe wets, but probably inters. But the idea is just to only change once, and then everybody else, including Chapman, changes twice. I'll be ahead, and, you know, sort of the slow and steady wins the race deal. So let's see about Wexler here. And yeah, I got a bit of an angle issue. Let's go with that. So Wexler, you know, fading down the field here. Now coming back up. And I would like to do anything I could to get him ahead of Chapman. And here's Saarinen up to 14th. Okay, Wexler now 7th and Chapman 6th. See if I can make that pass. It would be really nice. Doesn't look like it's... Oh, maybe it will. Wexler right behind. This is a much different view than they started me out with last time. So it's kind of throwing me off. Saarinen just sitting back there in 14th. Okay, there's Wexler. Up. Yes, in front of Chapman. Go to back up. And I want him to slow Chapman down as much as possible. Still stay gunning it. I don't care if he destroys his car. I want him to stay ahead of... Come on, don't do that. No, no, no. Okay, go neutral. Nope. Not going to do that yet. So Wexler, now Chapman's made the pass on Holtz as well. We're a second ahead. And we're pulling away. So let's go to low. Not yet. I don't know if this is the right time, but I'm going to make this stop. The question is inters. We have 14 laps remaining. They say 15 to 17. I probably should be able to make that work. Have him go ahead and come in. First and only stop for Saarinen, who leads the race by 13 seconds. He's not going to lead coming out. The thing is, everybody else has to stop again. 2-second lead on Chapman. But I'm getting some temperature into the tires. That I'm conserving Wexler here, so I don't know that I want to slow down anymore. Let's see where Saarinen comes out. Okay, 5th. 5th is not bad. 3 laps to go. How's that suspension? Down to 9%. It really could, like, that's at the point where it's almost risking failing completely. Boy. You know what? As far ahead as we are, I'm going to go down to low. Just be as gentle on the car as you can. Just get around the track. We're so close. Again, you can always do an emergency push, last lap, whatever, if Chapman comes up. But I don't see that happening. I mean, it's still 10 seconds. 2 laps to go. I've just got to make it around the track 2 more times, Saarinen. And here comes Chapman, under 10 seconds and charging. Still at 9%. Lap and a half, absolutely not. Lap and a half to go. And temperature's becoming better for the inters now. There was Chapman going back the other way. 8 seconds. Half a lap to go, 6 seconds. Chapman's not going to catch us. We just have to not absolutely disintegrate. Come on. Final turn. And there it is. Yeah, well, so the instructions say it's going to take some spectacular team synergy, and we tried to do that with Wexler slowing Chapman down. I think it helped some. It, might have given us zone comfort there at the end. But, mostly what made that happen was just barely surviving with the car. But it was just sort of doing it, I think, a probably unintended way. Sneaking it out with the tires. Just the way the tires are set up, I think they didn't intend that. But you know what? It worked. And because it worked, that's another challenge in the books. And we give us the championship standings here. I don't care. It's the second round of a championship that they used to set this up. Hard-fought win for Saarinen. Pushed to his limits. There it is. We have a new WMC livery. The Stars WMC livery. I think I like the Kraken GT one last time, but that one is kind of cool. Always nice to have another option. So bottom to the top has been finished. The first hard challenge. So we will have our final pro challenge starting next time. That'll be an interesting misadventure. We have 8 in the book and 4 to go, so 2/3 of the way. Of course, the hardest third remaining. That'll be coming up next. Thanks for watching. More Motorsport Manager coming up soon.